Nemesis 623 here with my first Payday 2 build. Doing my tank build. Trying to see how this is gonna go. So I'm gonna showcase my tank build and show you my build. So let's get to it. For skills, I didn't put nothing in Mastermind because there's nothing in the Mastermind tree that's gonna help us in this build. So we're going to focus on tech, Enforcer. My first skill is going to be Underdog. When you're surrounded by 3 or more enemies within 18 meters, you receive a 15% damage bonus that lasts for 7 seconds, which is good. So you're doing more damage when you're surrounded by enemies, which is real good. And then the aced out version I got is when you're surrounded by 3 or more enemies, you're taking 15% less damage for 7 seconds. So that's real good because you're actually dealing damage and you're reducing your damage and not taking as much damage. So that's a real good skill to have, is the Underdog skill. Next skill we're going to look at is Shotgun CQB. This is real good because it gives you 15% shotgun, load shotguns 15% faster. And the Ace version gives you 35% shotgun, load your shotgun 35% faster. Which we all know in Payday 2, it's really slow loading shotguns. So it's good to have that shotgun speed. Next skill we're going to look at is Shotgun Impact. Your stability, this stability with all shotguns is increased by 8, and you deal 5% more damage with shotguns. So you get that stability that your gun ain't going to jump all over the place. Plus you get 5% more damage, so that's good. And the aced it out for the 10% more damage. So we're doing more damage with our shotgun. So that's really good. Next skill I'm going to be focused on is the Close By. You can now hip fire with a shotgun while sprinting. That's really good because when you're running and you want to shoot, you don't have to stop and shoot the enemy. You can just keep running and shooting them, which is a really good skill to have. And I aced it out because of the 35% while hip firing, 35% fire rate for the hip firing. And then with single shot shotguns, the shotguns with magazines now have magazine increased by 15 shells, so you get more ammo for your guns, which we know shotguns don't have a lot of ammo. So just the basic shotgun don't have a lot of ammo, so it's good to get that 15 shells for extra rounds. The next skill I looked at was Overkill. When you kill an enemy with a shotgun or portable saw, you receive a 75% damage increase for 20 seconds, which is real good. So it means when you kill an enemy real quick and you kill them, your next shot's going to do 75% damage, which is going to really tremendously blow the cops away, and keep doing that and you'll be one-shotting cops. So that's really good skill to have for the bulldozer build. Next one I did is Reliance. Increase your armor rate by 15%, which you need that armor rate so your armor recovers. So when you're getting shot and you go behind something, your armor regenerates fast. So the armor rate goes up. I also aced it for the flashbang. The duration of the flashbang is by 75%. So you know how you get that white screen and you can't see nothing. This is actually gonna reduce that so you don't get that white flash on your screen. Next skill we're gonna be looking at is Die Hard. You take 50% less damage while interacting with objects, which is real good because when you're putting a drill on or saw, when you're interacting with things, you won't take damage. So that's good. Transporter I aced out for 50% more further back throw, and for each 10 armor points, the bag movement penalty is reduced by that. So this is real good. So your movement is not afflicted when you're carrying bags. So it's reduced by 1, so you can actually carry bags a little more faster. So that's a really good skill to have. Next one we're going to be focused on is Bullseye. You regenerate 5 armor for each successful headshot. And acing it out, it gives you a additional 20 armor for each successful headshot. So every time you headshot, if your armor goes down and you have no armor and you do a headshot, you're getting your armor back really quick. So it's regenerating real fast. So that way it keeps you in the fight, so you can keep shooting and keep doing what you need to do. The next one we're going to look at is Shock and Awe. I basic this. It increases your armor rate, recover rate for you and your crew by 25%, which is really good. And then the aced out, you can now knock shields back and from attacking them with weapons. You enable your weapons to have a chance to knock the shields back. So when the shield comes up to you, you can shoot your shotgun at them and it knocks them down. For me, it always spins them backwards, and then I could shoot them in the back. But sometimes they will fall on the ground, and then you can just shoot them. Because we all know that shields, they like to barricade you and force you into a corner and start bashing you. So that's good to have that protection so they can't do that. The Iron Man skill I aced out, and I basic and aced. I basic it for your total armor value is increased by 30%, and the aced out version is now you can wear improve combined tactical vests, which brings up your health and brings up your armor rate. So that's real good. Being a bulldozer, you need that heavy armor to absorb bullets. The next skill we're looking at is your ammo box range is 50% is increased by 50%, which is good because you're picking up your range of your box is picking up more ammo, which is real good. The next one I looked at was portable saw. You unlock the portable saw to use in your secondary, which is really good. So you can swap out from your portable saw your primary to your secondary, so you can carry a secondary weapon or primary weapon. You can swap in back and forth between those. And I aced it for the extra saw blade, and your saw blades with carbon blades increase your saw efficiency by 40%. So you're actually not running through your blades as much. So I mean, I use a saw sometimes, like when I'm sawing safe deposit boxes, but I don't use saw all the time. Just in certain like robbing banks and stuff, when they have the safe deposit boxes or stuff like that, I will bring my saw. Next one we're going to be focused on is extra lead. Instead of placing 2 ammo bags, instead of placing 1, you can place 2. So that's real good. And then acing it out gives you 50% more ammo. So you're giving more ammo to your teammates and yourself. So when you're putting down a bag, you're getting a fatty bag, which I like to call them fatty bags. Putting down a fatty bag, and the fatty bag contains more ammo, so you can keep your crew keep going them with ammo and stuff, so they have ammo, and yourself. Next skill I focused on was fully loaded, and your total capacity is increased. Your total ammo capacity is increased by 25%, so you get more ammo, which is really good. And then the aced out version, your ammo box gain is by 75%, and you gain a 5% base chance to get a throwable in a box of ammo box. So if you have like say you have like 7-8 boxes of ammo down the ground, and you have 2 grenades, when you run up and grab all that ammo, you may get a chance to get an extra throwable, which also helps because you never know when there's a bulldozer around the corner that needs a grenade by his foot. So little humor there, but. And you see the Northern Bomb, it says does not stack with the perk deck walk-in closet, so we'll get into that in a little bit. My next skill tree I focused on was Tactician. And like I said, this is a Tactician and Bulldozer build. So I aced out hardware. I owned and aced it out for the 25% more faster drills, and the drills are silent. And I aced it for it gives your drills 10% chance to automatically restart, which a lot of the times they do restart, sometimes they won't. It all depends. So, and then I aced out Drill Sergeant. I owned and aced out Drill Sergeant for the drill or the saw and drill decreased by 15, and then acing it gives you another decrease. You're decreasing your saw timer and your drill timer by an additional 15%, so it takes you less time to drill through a safe or saw through a safe. Next one we're going to be looking at is Kickstart. I owned it just for the drill saws and gain a 20% to automatically restart after break, which is good. I didn't think that you needed to kickstart the drill to get that ace out, because hitting the drill with your melee attack to get it working again, I figured that when you interact with the drill, you're taking 50% less damage with this skill right here, so I didn't see that you needed that. Next skill we're going to look at is Steady Grip. I owned it out just for the gain 8 accuracy, which is good for shooting cops, so you're more accurate with your weapons. So I didn't think you needed the 16 weapon accuracy, so I didn't ace that out for it. Next skill we're going to be looking at is Ghost, Duck and Cover. Your stamina regenerates 25% earlier and faster, and you can also sprint 25% faster, which is good because when you're wearing heavy armor, you want that stamina regen real quick, and you also want to run. It's 25% faster because wearing heavy armor, you're going to be way down. So, like I said, I didn't think acing it out was needed to be because it's dodge, and we're not doing a dodge build. So, parkour was my next skill to focus on. You gain 10% additional movement speed. So when you're wearing heavy armor, you want to be able to move a little bit faster because the heavy armor does weigh you down. So I got that skill. Next one I did was shockproof. Skill we're looking at is shockproof. I owned it for the tasers. So the tasers, you know, they want to tase you back and everything. They want to tase you. You know, sometimes I don't shoot my gun to get a headshot on them. So what I do is I focus on hoping that they're going to knock me backwards, and hoping that they're going to be knocked backwards, and hoping that I get out of their taser shots. So that was good skill there. Plus sometimes I don't shoot the tasers in the head or shoot them to knock me out of the taser, so having that extra 30% more chance to fire back is really good. Next skill I aced out. Alright, basic was when your armor breaks, your movement speed is increased by 30%, which is second wind, which that gives me, like, if my armor breaks, I get like 30% for 5 seconds to run behind a car and get up my run behind cover and let my armor regen if I can't get any headshots. So that's always good to do. I didn't focus anything in Fugitive because there's nothing in Fugitive Tree that's going to help us in this build. So that's the gist of the build right there. Yep, everything is good. So let's get into the weapon setup. I'm using the Rhinefield shotgun. We're gonna look at what we're gonna put on it. The buckshot for the 15% for 15 plus 15 damage with it. The extended barrel, you're going to put the shark tooth. That's just for the 2+ damage and 8 stability. So next we're going to be looking at the boost, the accuracy boost for 4% accuracy. So that's pretty good because you need accuracy for these guns to get more headshots and stuff. So foregrip, we're going to be looking at the zombie hunter pump. Gives you 4 stability. Again, really good. Gadget, delete combo. You know, for your flashlight and for your laser, and it gives you 8 stability. The foregrip, or the grip, we're going to look at rubber grip. Gives you 4 accuracy and 4 stability plus, so that's really good to use. Magazine is going to be your extended magazine. No sights on it because it's just like a distraction, looking down the sight and stuff, and I really don't look down the sights of my shotguns all the time, so I just think they're a pain in the butt on shotguns. But next one we're going to be looking at is the stock, the War Torn stock. Gives you 8 accuracy, so that brings your accuracy up, but it brings your stability down a little bit. So next one we're looking at is upper receiver for the extra magazine, for the extra bullets, +2 bullets. So next one we're going to be looking at is a locomotive shotgun. It fires more than the Rhinefield does. It fires faster than the Rhinefield does, so it's pretty good. Let's see what we put on that. Same thing as the Rhinefield shotgun. We're going to put buckshots in it. The shark tooth for the damage. The boost for the accuracy. The gadget, the lead combo, the grip, the rubber grip again for that. The magazine, extended magazine, no sight. The stock is going to be the same. The worn torn stock. And then we're going to put the upper shell rack. You can modify the guns the way you want to. You don't have to put what I put on them. It's just I like them because they're more efficient. So for me, that's doing pretty good. For your ammo bag, you're going to put the ammo bag because you got the skills for the ammo. So, and the combined prove tactical armor for the skills that we have. So we look at +51. We look at +51 for skills, and it gives me 221 base for my armor. And then you got 100 plus 148 for the 4, brings my health up to 414. Then you're looking at your 7.2 plus for the skills, brings your speed up to 27.3. And then you're looking at the 21 plus skills, plus 21 brings my stamina up to 35, so that's doing real good. And we're gonna look at baseball bat. It doesn't matter what weapon you use. You can use any weapon you want. Throwables, doesn't matter whatever one you want to choose. I choose frags. And the baseball bat, I choose the barbed wire baseball bat. So, perk deck, we're going to be going with the muscle deck, just because it's going to help in the tank build. You get 10% health. You get 25% more headshots. 15% likely to be targeted, but you gain 10% more health with this one, which is good. By wearing heavy armor. By wearing armor, your improved skill, your speed is 15% less inflicted, which is good. Your additional 20% health is good. Ammo pickup, like I said, it said there that the fully loaded does not stack with this, so this one is really good. Disturbing the peace is when you shoot your gun, the cops go into a frantic state and they quit shooting at you, so it gives you a chance to shoot them and knock them down and kill them or do what you need to do, so that's a really good skill. The 5% more damage is real good. It goes along with your shotgun damage. And then this is where the perk deck really goes good with this build, is that the additional 40% health, and you regen 3% of your health for every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds you're gaining 3 health, so your health is going back up and everything. So that's really good to use. That's the gist of the build. So that's pretty much set. So we're gonna go in and showcase it. We're gonna go and showcase it. So, like I said, this build does not go against. It does not work good on One Down, Death Wish, or Mayhem. I'm not sure on Mayhem. It may and it may not. So don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but I know it is an overkill, so it will hold up on overkill. So let's do this so nobody interrupts us but my friends. Let's get into it. I'm showcasing the build and going to show you how to run it and how I run it, and some of the little show you a little bit how it runs and how it performs and stuff. So we're going to get into that. Going to showcase it a little bit. Like I said, this is a loud build, so we're not going to be doing stealth or nothing. So we're basically going to be going loud with this. Just a minute here. I gotta get ready for something. Sorry about that. Just gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Not sure. Well, I'm gonna go grab the drill real quick, I guess. And yeah, these guys are gonna see me, I guess. So I'm gonna go put the drill on here. See where the cops are at. Oh no, you don't. Ooh. Damn, he got splattered all over the wall. Ooh, it's gonna be closed. Ooh, that's not gonna be good for you, buddy. No, you don't, buddy. Die. You're dead. Drill skills are working. We got a drill on. It's gonna be drilled through. So
get down, people.
That's good.
Down on the ground. All of you. Stay put.
Here come the cops. We're gonna see how this build works out. Ooh, got him. Oh, the overkill skill is working. See, we're getting more headshots. We're getting more. See, the overkill skill is working. We're getting that 75% damage that I talked about. So that's good. So that's good that the overkill skill is working the way it's supposed to. Like I said, this is a fatty build, but you don't want to be out running about in the middle of things. You want to be like conservative, like hide behind, duck and cover here and there. But you can be out because you can absorb a lot of bullets. Like this guy here, he's shooting me and oof. Got him. As you see, I'm picking up a lot of ammo. So I'm getting a lot of my ammo back that I... So... Yeah. Get out of here. This build's working out pretty good, so doing what it's supposed to do. I know. No, you don't. Ooh. There, coming in. Shit, Cloaker. I knew I was gonna get hit by one of them. Wick's down. No, you don't. Get him up real quick. Didn't expect that Cloaker to jump on me.
Turret is now in play. Keep drilling, you piece of shit.
2 for the price of 1. Oh. Doing that 75% damage. Ooh, got you in the face. All up in my face! See, shock and all's working. Knocking the shields back. Give me a chance to shoot them. Got a damn turret out there. Oh, damn, you did a cartwheel, son. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Down my... Oh. Oh. For these you got, damn, man. Bam. See? And that's how you take out the bulldozer. You gotta throw a grenade at their feet and then shoot them in the face. Shoot them in the face plate. Got bulldozer dead. I let my health regen a little bit. Ooh, that was bad. Thought that bulldozer had me there.
This drill is fucking worthless.
See how my health's regenning? So that 80-pound gorilla's working, 800-pound gorilla's working. Really good. So, get back my ammo. Just picked up all my ammo back again. So that's good. Like I said, build's working out so far. Oh.
Medic is dead.
Oh, overkill skill working, buddy. Overkill skill working. It's a really good build. I mean, you know, you don't have to stay in. You don't have to stay in cover. You can go out, but just watch your health. Make sure that you keep an eye on your health. Make sure that it's not getting too low to where you can't. It's where you're gonna go down. Ooh, damn. Got it in the head. No, you don't. That shotgun all working.
Medic is dead. Goddamn ghoster.
Bye-bye, bulldozer. Get out of my way. Man. Cops are relentless. Holy cow. Fucking go eat a Snickers bar, motherfucker. God, Jesus. Go get yourself a Twinkie or a Ding Dong. Go across the... Go get you some donuts and coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Jeez. Where else can I shoot? I don't. Get this drill started again. Since I don't want to restart. Then we got that dozer coming in. Fuck your damn visor. Fuck your goddamn visor, motherfucker. I blew that bitch away. Yep, let me go. See, that shockproof was working. He had to let me go because I couldn't shoot him. So that's good. Man, cops don't want to give up. I'm gonna grab one thing out of the bag just enough to get the mission over with. So I'm just showcasing this build. So right now it's a pretty good build. Worked out pretty good. So wow, I'm not doing all that. I guess so. Oh, we got a break. So like I said, build's holding out pretty good. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So you know, it's not a strong bulldozer build, but it's a really good one. I had a lot of fun with it. I've ran this build for a while now, and it's helped me out so far. And of course, there's a bulldozer. And of course, bulldozer. Sit on this, Cinderella. Sit and rotate, Cinderella. That was a good one. Sit on this, Cinderella. Well, like I said, you see how the build works. You seen it for yourself, so I'm not cheating or nothing like that. So, you know, I mean, it's a really good build, but like I said, it's not a Death Wish build, so it's definitely an overkill build. But for anyone who's looking for a dozer build, it's bulldozer build or tank build. It's pretty good, so I kind of like it. So I've been using it for a long time, so serves its purpose. So safe. Ugh, no safe. Oh, damn it. Alright, this is Arch Nemesis 623 saying keep on gaming.